Is this finally the season that we see the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, kind of get over that hump and compete for a Super Bowl? Well, in my opinion, I think it's yes, right? And the reason being is because Josh Allen looks like a completely different quarterback. Right here, we're going to see a little bit of pre-snap motion, all right? Once we see this motion, we know that this is zone coverage. Now, at this point in time, you're going to see him go like this, basically killing the play and changing it at the line of scrimmage. Now, one reason I believe this team is so much better this year is because of Josh Allen. His ability to manipulate a defense, his ability to read a defense, protect himself at the line of scrimmage, and get out of bad play calls right away is huge, right? Now, again, the main reason I love Josh Allen this year is because he's smarter. He's not playing with too much risk. He's playing conservative, keeping the ball, in their offense and making big time plays. So what do we see on this play specifically? Obviously, kills it after we see that this is zone coverage. We're going to see a little bit of a play fake to the running back, James Cook, out the backfield. We're going to notice these linebackers on the second level are going to bite up just a second, especially number 0 right here, and then 13 as well. After they bite up, we're going to see this little crosser over the middle of the field. Now, watch what he does. Not a lot of people realize this while you're watching the game, but when we turn back and watch the film, you can see it very clearly. So, first thing, boom, play fake to the running back. He's going to look back. He's going to see this linebacker and the safety kind of in this mid-read type of zone. So, he's going to look over to the running back. Now, what that does specifically is force 0 to bite up to that. Right, so he's going to bite up this way. We got the crosser. We already got this guy kind of, backed up. Doesn't have great leverage. Then we have Dawson Knox just crossing the formation. So if we get this go ball down the field, this guy to bite up, this looks like it could be absolutely wide open. And that doesn't happen unless you manipulate this linebacker by looking at the running back, finding your guy on the crosser, up the field for about 23 yards on the first play of the game for the Buffalo Bills offense. This is good football. I'm going to show you exactly why in this video I believe the Buffalo Bills have turned the page and are ready to make a run for a Super Bowl. Before we dive into the video, if you want a part 2 to this video, hit that like button. If we get over 400 likes, part 2 will be coming out very, very soon. With that being said, get right into the video. Alright, watch this by Josh Allen. So we're going to see Dalton Kincaid and Keon Coleman on this right side of the formation. We're going to notice Julian Love and Tariq Woolen are going to motion outside. Once he sees that 20 gets over there, he's going to say, all right, Kincaid, get back here to the left side of the formation. We want to isolate this one-on-one to the top or the bottom of your screen, right? Now, basically, you would call this a yes-no read. We'd see how they motioned. We'd see how they line up here defensively. But once we see that we got one-on-one coverage with no safety playing up here, this is going to turn into a yes read, right? Maybe a little bit more post-snap, because if this guy wants to drop back this way after the snap, we're probably going to circle no in our head and not throw this ball. But the one guy we want to read is Julian Love and this outside backer. If they actually motion to the inside, we're throwing this ball no matter what. So again, this turns into a yes-no read where he circles yes, throwing the football no matter what. Now look at the catch by the young rookie Keon Coleman, who's slowly starting to break out here in Buffalo. First few weeks weren't amazing, but right now, Keon Coleman is going into week 9 with a ton of momentum, and expect a big breakout, man. This dude's really coming along well, and the chemistry that he's building with Josh Allen is amazing. And again, great jobs by Josh Allen getting Dalton Kincaid out of that play, realizing we got a premium yes-no read, and, hitting it right where it needs to be. Great throw, and a great catch by Keon Coleman. All right, here's another great play by Josh Allen. We're going to see this lined up right here. 2 wide receivers to the left, tight end to the right, with also Keon Coleman. Now, what I want to show you about this play, we're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion. Once we see this pre-snap motion happen, the first thing we notice, we got man-to-man coverage with Devon Witherspoon. Now, when you see that man-to-man coverage, you most likely believe this safety we lined up against that tight end. So basically, we just got this, and then you probably have a midfield closed safety, most likely. That's usually what defenses tend to do. But the one thing we have to look out for are linebackers. So we're going to see Josh Allen really quickly here make an adjustment. He's going to walk up to the line, and he's going to point out this linebacker, right? Now, again, we're expecting maybe a little bit of pressure unless he drops into a mid-read. So he's going to point out the linebacker. He says, watch out for this dude. Let's make sure we block him just in case he comes off the edge. Boom. That's exactly what happens. Great adjustment at the line of scrimmage. And we also have a levels concept. So basically, we're going to get a deep in We're going to get a shorter in and then even shorter in over here with the go ball to the top and the running back going to stop over the middle of the field. Again, since we have this man-to-man coverage, we like it. Deep safety drops back. We hit Khalil Shakir over the middle and then gets up the field for a nice little chunk of yardage. This is beautiful. Not only do we make an adjustment at the line of scrimmage, protecting ourselves from this blitzing middle linebacker, we play it well. We change the play at the line. I mean, this is beautiful. How can you watch this and not absolutely love it? Looks left, moves the safety over to this side, quickly looks back, throws a strike, perfectly thrown ball, and allows his man to get up the field for some more yards. I mean, guys, Josh Allen is playing at an unreal level right now. Now, before we get any further into the video, do me a big favor. Like I said, hit the like button if you want part 2, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're going to be covering the Bills throughout the entirety of the season, which means offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for almost every single game this season. And like I said, join the family. You'll be notified every time we post a Bills video, and there's going to be so much more coming out soon. So join the family if you haven't already done so, and comment down below who has been someone who has impressed you the most so far this season, whether it's a rookie, a second-year player, or a veteran. Let me know in the comments. Mine's probably Josh Allen, man. He's not turned the ball over nearly as much as he did last year, and that's huge. Now, another thing I love about this offense is the ability Josh Allen has getting outside the pocket, extending plays, being able to move second-level defenders because he is such a big run threat. Now, we're going to see a 5-man scat protection. Now, basically what that means is we're going to have basically just 5-man protection. We're going to get man to the left, which means just like that, and then we're going to actually slide the offensive line to this right side. We're going to notice the offensive line breaks down a little bit early on in this play call. But again, having Josh Allen is huge because he'll be able to do things like this. So off that left side, that man side, they get beat just a little bit, force him up the inside the pocket. Now, when we see him move a little bit inside the pocket, especially now that he's looking to this side of the field, these second level defenders are going to leave their initial zones, which are right here, and they're going to start moving in this direction. Now, another thing I love about this football team is they always run with the quarterback. If the quarterback's running right, these guys tend to move right? If he's moving left, they'll tend to move left, right? They follow their quarterback, which is something you need to see. And with Dalton Kincaid here, he'll do it. He'll get back to the middle of the field and kind of rotate this upside with this linebacker biting down to stop Josh Allen. Great throw, leads him up the field, and ends up walking in for a touchdown. Again, what makes this team so dangerous is Josh Allen's ability to extend plays with his legs and always make the right read. He's never someone who is just going to stare down the field and run the football if he has to. He's a guy that's going to look at his receivers until the very, very last second, right? A lot of quarterbacks in this specific situation would say, okay, I got a lineman here, let's get outside, and let's just run this football, which, you know, it could be fine. That could be a touchdown as well, depending on the blocks, right? But continues to look up the field and look for other guys, ends up getting a touchdown here for Kincaid. Love it. Absolutely amazing. Once again, let's go, Josh Allen. All right, you guys are going to love this play. So we're initially going to see a little bit of pre-snap motion here. Now into this bunch set. We see 21 Devon Witherspoon completely crossing the formation. So now we're going to get some more pre-snap motion. Now we want to get him in motion on a wheel route down the field. We're going to get a crosser over the middle of the field. And then right here is the most important thing, right? We got Dalton Kincaid, I believe, maybe Dawson Knox, and Khalil Shakir. Now, what's so important about this play specifically is since we know it's man-to-man coverage, we can kind of assume that we got some outside leverage here, and then we got man-to-man right here. Now, the goal, the game plan here is for Shakir to run his route right in front of number 8, and for Dalton Kincaid or the tight end to kind of be in a block and release. He kind of wants to stay still so this guy doesn't make any sudden movements. Now, you may be asking, well, what does that really do for them? Well, watch. So gets that pre-snap motion. Since the tight end kind of just stays patient and stays into this block and release, right, it's going to allow Shakir to get in front, allowing 29 to bump into his man and create just a little separation. Now, what does he want to do here? Get behind this guy, right? That way, maybe, potentially, you can get another one of those screens that work. Drops back, perfect throw, over the middle. I mean, man, unbelievable. Once again, leads him up the field. I believe it's a 30, 35-yard pickup once again. Great job. And then we get this safety on the right side to bite down the crosser from Keon Coleman. Look at this. Bites down on it. We look at it early, right? Josh Allen did not really look at Khalil Shakir at all. He's looking at that go ball, but that's really just to try to move this safety over. And once he looks a little bit to the right, this safety says, all right, I got to chase it. Boom, clears out that side of the field. Great job by Josh Allen. I'm telling you, once he starts manipulating defenses, you're going to be in a really tough spot. That's easily my favorite play of the game. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the video, go check out Underdog. They're going crazy right now. The amount of opportunities you have to win money is insane. Not only are they giving 31% profit boosts, but they also have fun games like higher, lower. They have drafts that you can play, fantasy drafts, right? But man, they have some of the best opportunities and make football so much more fun to watch. Like, let's put in something, right? We got Jordan Mason over 83 yards. So let's look at the Washington Commanders here. Let's see what they got going on for Jaden Daniels. And let's go Jaden Daniels over, 229 passing yards. I think he's going to eat up the Ravens defense passing the ball wise. Let's lock that in. And if we just wanted to do that, we can throw, just say 10 to win 30. But you can go up to 5 picks, win up to 100 times your money, and just load up, man. I mean, they're giving you so many opportunities. And get this. Not only, if you sign up using my promo code, link in the description, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50%. So if you put in 1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But also, on top of that, when you sign up, they're going to give you a free square. Now, basically what that means is the first play you're going to get is, for example, Jaden Daniels over half a yard. Guys, the freest money you'll ever win in your life. This is so much fun. You don't have to just bet on the Commanders. You can do MLB, you can do WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, NBA is coming soon, right? They have so many things to pick from. And look at this. If we just want to look at DK Metcalf, you can go over targets, first quarter receiving yards, first touchdown score of the game with 4.54 times your money, right? That would turn it into 10 for 313. Guys, this is so much fun. Go check it out, and let's get back to the video. Alright, now this play, Josh Allen does a good job taking advantage of a slight mistake by the defense. So once again, we're going to get this snap. Now watch these linebackers bite up for just a second. You see how they bite up? They're going to leave their zones, which in reality looks like they're in a cover 3 defense. And if we rewind this for just a second, we can kind of tell what they're in. So probably going to see this guy drop way back, this guy in the midfield, and then this guy basically just this cover 3. We're going to get this guy in the flats, this guy in the mid read, this guy in the flats as well. So basically just a little cover 3, maybe match defense for the most part. Now we're going to see a quick little vertical, but a delayed vertical up the top side of your screen, and then an immediate seam route by Dawson Knox. So again, once we see these guys bite up for just a second for whatever reason, maybe they thought it was run, maybe they wanted to force Josh Allen to throw this ball a little bit quicker, but now Ernest Jones, the brand new Seattle Seahawks linebacker who just came over from Tennessee, is now not in position. We have Devon Witherspoon completely looking at 18. Look at this seam route. And again, look at Josh Allen as well. Once he drops back, he's going to look to the left side. Now, what does that do? It moves this safety, keeps him honest, going in this direction. I know you guys can't really see it, but we're going to move him in that direction to open up this seam, knowing that this man's completely locked in on Amari Cooper getting down that right side. So again, beautiful job, quickly looking right, finding his guy. Now, unfortunately, he does go right down with it. Maybe could have had a big play, but either way, had a good chunk of yards. Another explosive play here for the offense, and just reading the defense, manipulating the safety. Everything just looks great here for Josh Allen. I mean, the understanding to, if he looks at this ball, move this safety over, look at him get to that hash mark, and then quickly, man, Josh Allen is playing like a brand new quarterback. I mean, you gotta love it. All right, there were a couple more plays that I wanted to break down, but I don't want this video to be like 15 or 20 minutes long, so I'm gonna end it here. If you guys want a part 2, or maybe we break down the defense or a little bit more of the offense, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next. Subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Bills update. Peace.